Yes, I know. Me, right? And I know some of you are like, what? You talk so much smack. First of all, I didn't talk smack about coaching certifications per se. For the record, I have nothing against coaching certifications, obviously. Now I'm getting one. I've had people come to me in tears saying, I wish I found you first because I already spent $30,000, $35,000, but I still don't know how to build a business. Hey, CourtneyLSanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things. And I gotta be honest with you, I was kind of dreading doing this video because I'm like, ooh, I'll be curious to see, the comments in the sense that my YouTube video, some of my highest, most viewed videos are all around how to become a life coach, how to grow your life coaching brand without a coaching certification, because that is what I have done, right? So I've been online coaching since 2014. As I'm recording this, it's now 2023, so nearly a decade. I made my first dollar in my business in 2015, and I went full-time in 2016, and I had my first 7-figure year in 2022. So it's been a very long trajectory, but again, I've done all of that without a coaching certification. But guess what? Are you ready for the breaking news? Next month, your girl is embarking on getting her coaching certification. Yes, I know. Me, right? And I know some of you are like, what? You talk so much smack. First of all, I didn't talk smack about coaching certifications per se. We're gonna lead into this video, but we're gonna talk about, yes, I'm getting my coaching certification and why. So, give you something to think about. We'll get into it right now. Yeah, so I'm actually very excited that I am getting my coaching certification. And if you've been a longtime follower of this channel, or even you've been rocking with me over my last several videos, actually this should come as no surprise. I said, oh, in the comments, y'all gonna be coming for me. But I think those of you who, again, have watched my videos, you already knew that this was coming. I know many of you are very excited about this. The reason I am embarking on getting my coaching certification is because I am seeking to get my coaching program certified. So it's been nearly a year. No, I think as I'm recording this, it's been a year since I launched my signature program. It's called the Next Big Name Bootcamp. It's a 12-month program, coaching program. It's not just a course, it's an actual coaching program. I have a team of staff coaches that support me in helping you get the result of becoming the next big name in your industry. So it's truly an A to Z program, whether you're starting from scratch and you just want to get into the coaching industry, build your brand, figure out what your niche is, what your product should be, start attracting clients, all of those things. The program will teach you that. And if you've already gotten started, but you're like, wait, I think I did something wrong because I'm not getting clients or my content is falling flat or you can't figure out how to get on track, the Next Big Name is definitely the program for you. However, I'm super excited to be adding a coaching certification component to it because one thing that I've noticed, and this is, I think, where of the griping that I've done about coaching certifications has been around this topic. For the record, I have nothing against coaching certifications, obviously. Now I'm getting one, and then I'm gonna be offering one in my own business. But even from the very beginning, if you look back at that original video, I think I recorded it in 2020, where I talked about becoming a 6-figure life coach without getting a coaching certification. Even at that time, so play it back, I said I don't have anything against getting a coaching certification or against coaching certifications per se. However, a frustration that I have is a lot of people who are endeavoring to get into the coaching business, who want to start, successful coaching brands, they immediately run to getting a coaching certification, not realizing that most coaching certifications don't teach you how to build a business. And coaching certifications are not cheap. I've had people come to me in tears saying, I wish I found you first because I already spent $30,000, $35,000 on a coaching certification. And yes, now I know some techniques and some methodologies for helping people, unlock their mindset or achieve a particular goal or whatever, but I still don't know how to build a business. I now have this skill and I still have no way to monetize it, and I already spent all this money. That's honestly the reason that I am adding a certification component to my own signature coaching program, because so many people have come to me starting with the coaching certification first. Maybe they didn't stumble on my video until later, and they're like, oh crap, like, you know, they're happy that they have the certification. I think it's great if you have one, but they're like, oh, I'm still not able to build my business. So I'm really focused this year. Hopefully it'll be finished this year. It's a long, rigorous process to get all this done, but we are, you know, embarking. My team and I were working, going through the process to have my program ICF certified, so International Coaching Federation certified, going through that process. I'm doing this because I know many of you still want a coaching certification. And again, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. All I've ever tried to say on my channel is that you don't need it to be successful. Many people, again, are watching my videos and they're like, I want to jump into this. I'm trying to figure out where to invest my money, right? They're like, I understand that I need to invest in my business. I'm trying to figure out what the best investment should be. And because oftentimes people almost see coaching, particularly life coaching, as like akin to therapy, which is, it's actually not the same. Maybe I'll do a video on that, the difference between life coaching and therapy. But people almost kind of see it in their mind that the coaching business they think is structured the way a therapist's business is. And so they're like, oh, well, you know, therapists obviously has to get certifications and accreditations and all these different things. And then they work with clients and they get insurance, right? So they think it's kind of like the same thread. And so without understanding, they just immediately go to get a coaching certification. And, you know, many of these certification companies won't tell you that the business building component is not really a part of that. You know, they go and get the certification and then they're still kind of, you know, up a creek without a paddle because they're not able to build a business and they don't really understand the nuances and the ins and outs of truly building an online successful coaching brand, because it's more than just being technically proficient at the ability to coach or to coach others. There's more to it, right? And so people find that out after they've already invested this money in coaching and they're like, what do I do now, right? So to try to help people, to catch people before they make that mistake, I'm like, you know what? I do have a program that's all about building your coaching business, but I understand that getting a certification is very important to people. And again, I have nothing against it. I was just saying that you didn't need it in order to be successful, but if you want it, I think that's great. And so we are now adding a certified coaching component to that program. So that is why I am getting my coaching certification. And so I'm very excited about it. I'll do other videos talking about how I chose the program that I chose and some things that you should think about, but obviously I'm not gonna be a hypocrite and have a coaching certification program and myself, you know, not be certified, right? So it's, you know, me walking my talk, wanting to offer something to my clients and being willing to walk down the same path that they're going to embark on. And I talk about this a lot, even when it comes to pricing. That's a whole nother video. A lot of clients are, you know, trying to charge premium prices and offer high value services, but they themselves have not walked down that path. And they're wondering where the disconnect is and why their clients are like, I don't want to work with you, right? So I'm all about integrity. I'm not going to sell you something if I have not walked that path myself. So that is why your girl is getting her coaching certification. I'm really excited about it. It'll be within a month of me doing this program, at least the preliminary steps. Like I mentioned, there's a whole long process that I have to embark on. And so stay tuned for future videos talking about that process. But my initial hours and accreditation and all of that stuff, I will be starting next month. So I'm getting my coaching certification. Really excited about it. If you want to learn more about my signature coaching program, The Next Big Name, whether you have a coaching certification or not, again, maybe you already have one and you're like, I need to build my business, or you're like, I want to wait. I want to start my business, be successful first, and then use the revenue that my business generates to then fund my coaching certification, because that's essentially what I'm doing, right? I'm paying for this out of my business money, but I didn't pay this out of my startup money, right? I used my startup money to build a business, and now I'm using the business money to get the coaching certification. So let me not get into the next video to talk about that, but that's something that you should think about. But if you're interested for whatever reason, whether you have a certification or not, you're interested in building your coaching business and you want to do it the right way, you want to be successful, you want to be the next big name in your particular niche, you can find out all about it by clicking the link below. And if it's something that is a good fit for you, you can sign up for a free call with my enrollment coordinators and they'll let you know either way if it's a good fit. So with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you can't wait for my next video, make sure that you are following me on my podcast. It's the Courtney Sanders Show on both iTunes and Spotify. And if you can't wait for my next podcast or my next YouTube video, make sure you are also following me on Instagram. It's CourtneyLSanders on Instagram. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.